You need to be able to convert between slope, intercept, and general form. Unfortunately, there's no exercises for this in your textbook, but you just need to be able to do it. It says on the subject outline from SACE. So remember that slope-intercept form looks like this. What do you notice about y in slope-intercept form? Does it have any friends? Does y have any friends? It's all by itself. And then you have something times by x plus just a number. Or it might be take just a number. So y is alone on the left-hand side, no coefficient. X is multiplied by something, and there is a constant added or subtracted from the x term. That is what slope-intercept form looks like. What does general form look like? It looks like this. Ax plus by is equal to c. Does y have friends now? It has one friend, okay? And c is by itself. The numbers a, b, and c are, that should say whole numbers. Sorry, let's edit that now. The x and y terms are both on the left-hand side of general form, and the numbers a, b, and c are whole numbers. So overall, there's not one set of steps to convert from one form to another. You just need to use algebra and opposite operations to rearrange from one form into the other. Can I give you a couple of moments to get what I'm saying up there down to that star, and then I'll show you how to convert. What form is 2x take 3y equals 6 in right now? General. So what's the problem with that? X and y are both on the left-hand side. I want y by itself. So let's get rid of the 2x. What's the opposite of positive 2x? Negative. Yep. So if I take 2x from both sides, I'm going to be left with negative 3y equals 6 take 2x. I took 2x from both sides. What did we say about y in slope-intercept form? No coefficient. Right now, what's the coefficient of y in my equation? Negative 3. So what's the opposite of timesing by negative 3? Divide everything by negative 3. So negative 3 divided by negative 3 is going to leave you y. 6 divided by negative 3 is going to be negative 2. And negative 2, what's a negative divided by a negative? What answer do you get, positive or negative? Positive. So it's going to be plus 2 on 3x. You could leave it like that. That's in slope-intercept form. The terms are just in a slightly different order, but it's not wrong. The order of addition doesn't matter. But if you wanted it to look more like slope-intercept form, you would do this, 2 over 3x, take 2. They're exactly the same thing. Because what kind of a 2/3 x do we have here? Positive or negative? So when I rearranged it, is this still positive 2/3 x here? What kind of a 2 is this? Negative? Do I still have a negative 2 on the rearranged version? Don't be afraid to do that. Quickly do converting to general form, and then I will finally shut it. B, I want to convert y is equal to negative 2/3 x plus 5 to general form. It's in slope-intercept form right now. I want x and y both on the same side. What's the opposite of negative 2/3 x? What's the opposite of taking 2/3 x? Adding. So if you add that to both sides, you're going to have 2/3 x plus y on the left-hand side. And what do you have left over on the right-hand side? 5. I just have 5. Almost there. The key is that the numbers a, b, and c in general form are whole numbers. Is this a whole number in front of x right now? How do I get rid of dividing by 3? Times everything by 3 and your fraction problems will go away. So if I times everything by 3, 2/3 x times by 3 is going to be 2x. What's y times by 3 going to be?
3y.
3y. And what's 5 times by 3 going to be? So now this is in general form, and that's exactly the same as this. If you graph them, that would be the same exact line. And this general form is now slope-intercept form. Try to find some space on your cheat sheet for that because there's no exercises for it, yeah?